Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Also, you are new here, welcome. So today we're back at Universal Studios Florida because just last night, Horror Night Nightmares released the very first speculation map for Halloween Horror Nights 2025. So we're gonna go around the park today, actually counterclockwise, and show the locations where they might or might not be, and also what they might or might not be for the house itself. But anyways, that's the fun of speculation. Sometimes speculation comes pretty close to true, but anyways, let's go around the park and have a great Halloween Horror Nights speculation time, so come along with me. Alright guys, so before actually going into Springfield, let's actually now go into Central Park to take a look at the lagoon. Alright guys, now facing the lagoon over here, we actually have a guy over here doing something over here, but coming very soon, April 12th, Mega Movie Parade, and April 14th, Sensational is returning. Now, on the map, we do have something here with the unknown thing, so hopefully and possibly we might be getting a lagoon show for Halloween Horror Nights. Just hopefully. I've only seen it a couple times, but man, it is amazing to have a lagoon show for Halloween Horror Nights because it gives us something else to do for a show other than like last couple years, Nightmare Fuel. But it gets so popular for Halloween Horror Nights. The houses get so long. Even with like the unpopular houses for Halloween Horror Nights, it's still a decent wait. So if we have two shows, it just makes the wait times a little bit better in the park. Alright guys, now over here in Springfield. Last year, this was the first entrance to the house last year, which was the museum. Some people liked it, some people did not like it. Me personally, I thought it was a mid-house. Has some good elements to it. But this year we do have this one house, has T1 on it. There's 4 tents, T1, T2, 3, and 4. We'll get to those. But it has an eye with a patch and a chain on it. So definitely very interesting. Alright guys, now coming over here to the exit of the Simpsons area over here, we do have some movement going on back here to the houses. I do believe this is tents 1 and 2, and the new tents back there is 3 and 4, the brand new sprung tents. But we do have 2 trucks over here, one here, and there's another one over here. So movement is definitely going on for Halloween Horror Nights. So we'll definitely see in the future what's going on. So also, before you actually get into our second house over here, don't forget to stay hydrated. You can get a free cup of cold water anywhere. Ooh. Coming over here to the MIB Gear Shop, we do have one house over here. This is for T2, which is tent 2. It looks like some kind of like spaceman, as you will, or actually kind of looks like the Michelin Tire Man, but it definitely looks like a spaceman, kind of like a helmet. But yeah, that is tent number 2 over here. So definitely over here in the back of Universal, we do have more of your creative houses, but there's nothing wrong with that because sometimes the creative houses hit pretty hard. I will say that. Alright guys, now come on down over here to the old Fear Factor Stadium. Well, what's actually called the Nightmare Fuel Stadium because like Fear Factor is long gone. So the Nightmare Fuel Stadium. Now we do have a fire emblem on this thing from when the map actually has. So it's very possible Nightmare Fuel may return. Me personally, I would like to see something different other than Nightmare Fuel because that's all I've personally seen since I have ever been coming to Universal since like 2021. So definitely want to see something different. I know a lot of people, like the older HHN generation, like the Bill and Ted show. Me personally, I have never seen it, so I really can't vouch for it. But I know they have a lot of good things about it, so to each their own. But I would like to see something new other than Nightmare Fuel. Now, coming next door last year, we actually had this for an entrance for 2 houses, which was the Universal Monsters house and also Goblin's Feast. Me personally, I think Goblin's Feast was my favorite creative house last year because it was fun, had some really good like elements in it, and like I just love the theme and goblins, orcs and stuff. I love Lord of the Rings, so that was definitely a cool house. But this year we do have this like book with snowflakes and also some like money bags. So definitely I have no idea what these can be. I know some people say like this storybook thing with like snowflakes could be like a tribute or something to like the past HHN houses. Maybe not, so we'll see. And also, whether you're a Halloween Horror Nights fan for this video or just like a regular Universal Studios fan for come to theme parks, whatever, my biggest suggestion over here in this corner when it's not Halloween Horror Nights, I would say this area is probably the quietest place to go in Universal Studios Florida. There's nothing going on over here. I mean, you do have Men in Black, but no one really comes over here other than Potter over here, but that's on over here. You do have some bathrooms here, but still there's nothing going on over here. Like, it's so quiet. Only thing I hear in the background over here is like the Mardi Gras music, and like I barely hear anybody. Very peaceful. We now come to London over here. Now over here on the map it does say DE, and what does that stand for? Death Eaters. Now it was here last year. Pretty awesome interactions with really anybody have duels in them, and I have actually officially seen them a couple times before HHN starts. So it's not really posted anywhere. They just come out. It's just been a couple times since I've seen it. I think I may have caught it on film a couple times, maybe not, but I have definitely seen them out before Horror Nights actually starts. Hey guys, now coming into San Francisco, we do have some updates here, not for Halloween Horror Nights, but Grad Venture and Grad Bash. We did see some stuff over here recently. We thought it could have been Halloween Horror Nights, but probably confirmed now it's Grad Bash, of course. Who will you share a Coke with? That sounds amazing right now. A nice ice cold Coke. Okay guys, now come on to Fast and Furious Supercharged. Also, we do have a helicopter. It might be a buy or reconstruct, maybe. But anyways, over here at Fast and Furious Supercharged, our next speculation looks to have like a camera. And what does that make you think of? Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a Blumhouse movie. Now, in the past, this area has been known for Blumhouse. Last year we did have the horrors of Blumhouse, like the characters out there, a little scare zone. I thought it was okay, had its moments. Not the best scare zone, definitely, but it had some cool moments in them. But also over here, we did have the horrors Blumhouse, Black Phone and Freaky. Chucky was here. I think Chucky's what, sci-fi, something like that, but not Blumhouse, but still. And the next one was a Universal Creative House, which was Major Suites. Now, I think it could be a very, very strong rumor for Five Nights at Freddy, because a lot of people want it, and Universal sometimes does give the people what they want. So hopefully we will get Five Nights at Freddy this year. I think it'll be a really cool house. Definitely might be a very high-tech house too, like animatronics. We shall definitely see, because Universal Hollywood had some kind of like exhibit. Was it last year or the year before for Five Nights at Freddy's? I thought that was kind of cool, but maybe that's like a little tease, but we shall definitely see. Now again, this is all speculation. Universal has said nothing about Halloween Horror Nights, but this is really fun to do sometimes, is to go around the park, see where the houses may or may not be, and what the houses may or may not be, and it's like, this really talk about it and have fun. And definitely with like construction updates, it might start around maybe, I would say, June or July. That's when summer hits, because sometimes the houses do take time to build, and also the scare zones, depending on like what kind of scare zones it is, you know, like the sets and stuff, what kind of like atmosphere you're going to be in. So we shall definitely see. And also, while over here, here's another look at the lagoon. There was a guy working on it a while ago, but stuff is happening here. And of course, I think I said maybe earlier in the vlog, but some stuff is happening next week, I do believe, or in 2 weeks. April 12th, Mega Movie Parade, and also April 14th will be Sensational, coming back. Maybe some new scenes, maybe not, and maybe we'll see the drones come back. We'll see about that. Okay guys, we're now over here in New York over here. Now, hoping this year we will have the Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store back here in New York. Honestly, this is a prime spot for the Tribute Store, because it's a really good size and they usually use some really good stuff for it. But anyways, with the houses, last year we probably had most of all the IPs over here last year, like, you know, Ghostbusters, Insidious, A Quiet Place down there. Now, looking on this speculation map over here in this little corner, we might have a creative house, maybe, maybe not. This first one here to the left, we do see this, like, it could be like tombstones or a city, a circle with some wings, has like a skull with horns, and also like the Grim Reaper staff over here. So not sure that is. That's soundstage 24B. Also comes to the right, soundstage 25 has a magnifying glass with a ghost on it. This could be some kind of like investigative thing, maybe something paranormal with a ghost, or speaking of ghosts, maybe it could be Scream. You're investigating who the killer is. Maybe you're always investigating who Scream is, you know, the killer. So maybe that could be it. So definitely, I think that'd be a really cool house to see here at Halloween Horror Nights. Now coming over here, this actually, where it actually might be pretty interesting over here. Last year we did have the IP over here for Ghostbusters. We do have this film strip with like blood. It does have like 5 clips on it. It could be Scream as well, or this could be something else entirely. So we shall definitely see. It's actually very exciting. So let's now go to Ride Rockit. Alright guys, now as we do come on over here to the little amphitheater over here, also Ride Rockit will be closed in September during Halloween Horror Nights, so that will be pretty interesting to see. I doubt they might start anything for the coaster itself during the events. So maybe dismantling that, and also a construction permit has been one online about like a 2-story building, so that should be pretty interesting to see what's going to happen. But anyways, over here we do have another house. Last year we had a Quiet Place here, which is a big IP. Now this year we do have this Dane, which is a thumbs up. Many people think it could be Fallout. Universal has been pretty strong with video games. Of course, The Last of Us did pretty good. So Fallout might be an interesting one. Alright guys, now coming on down to Minion Mayhem. Over here usually is one house. In years past we had some good houses like Blood Moon Dark Offerings, probably one of my most favorite creative houses. And also we had Monstros here last year, which was a house from Universal Hollywood. So definitely interesting to see what it would actually put here. It could be a IP or it could be a creative house. Well, alright guys, that will do it here today from Universal Studios Florida. Alright guys, that will do it here today at Universal Studios Florida. Taking a look around the park at the speculation map, where the houses may or may not be and what they may or may not be. Some stuff have no clue, some stuff could have a reference, maybe, maybe not. But anyways, that's the whole fun in speculation, to have fun, talk about it, and also when time starts going on through the year, and like especially like, you know, like July, that's like the first official stuff starts coming out around the houses, like July, August. That's like the usual ballpark where we officially know what's happening for Halloween Horror Nights. But anyways, it's gonna be a really fun year for Halloween Horror Nights. I feel like it's kind of like in the back right now because like what's happening in like less than 2 months, Epic Universe. So that's what's in everybody's heads right now. But Halloween Horror Nights is coming. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to big old thumbs up and subscribe for more feature content. I will see you guys next one. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one.